Good morning, Mark here with good young man, Dylan Linenkamp with Harper Homes. It's his business, and you've been in the business for a short period of time. You're only 26, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Holy moly. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
And business is cranking. So in a nutshell, explain it to me like I'm a 5-year-old kid. What do you do exactly?
So pretty much I like to describe it as I'm like your general doctor. So I'm showing up to the house. I'm trying to give you an overview of the condition of your house. Is there anything that's unsafe about your home? You're missing smoke detectors, missing CO2 alarms, anything like that? Any kind of fire hazards? Is there anything defective with your home? Is the furnace not working? Is the water heater leaking? Anything like that? You know, is the roof, at the end of its life, is it brand new? Kind of giving you that bill of health so you really know what you're getting with that home. Any repairs that are going to need to be addressed right now, stuff that could be addressed down the road. That way you're really getting that full picture of what you're purchasing. Gotcha.
And by the way, he's a home inspector. I didn't explain that. So thank you for coming all the way up here from down south. And we're going to do a mock inspection of this property here just to sort of show what he does on a daily basis. How many inspections do you do in a month on average?
So in a month, it varies. So usually summertime's the busy time of year. So I would say from about May to August, it's 1 to 2 a day. So you're doing anywhere between about 25 to 40 a month. And then winter time it slows down. I usually don't like to do more than about 2 in a day. Usually I got a morning slot and an afternoon slot, just because when you start doing more than 2, you want to make sure you're quality, giving each house the time it deserves to really go through that whole process. So that's kind of a good average as far as how many you're doing.
And how long does it take you to do just an ordinary 3-bed, 2-bath, start to finish, assuming it's just
assuming slab on grade, 1,500 square feet, start to finish, you're looking at about 2 hours or so, 2.5 hours on site, and then go home, type up the report, dial that all in, and then I tell all my clients it's about a 24-hour turnaround time on the report. So it's the next business morning. So you know what I mean? You're getting that inspection the next day, you've got it, and you're moving on in the escrow process.
Gotcha. And a price range, what do you charge generally?
So price range, it's about $475 for slab on grade up to 2,000 square feet, and then if there's a crawl space, there's an additional cost. It's the two main factors is just the square footage and then the foundation type. So obviously as you creep up in square footage, that price goes up. And then there's add-on services. So if there's a granny unit, there's an extra cost. I also do sewer scoping as well, which checks the sewer lateral to make sure it's in good shape, because that can be a costly repair. So
I'm going in for a colonoscopy in a few weeks, so I know I know all about learning about lateral sewer inspections. That's great. It was completely on a tangent point there. So what are like top 3 common issues that you're running into with homes in this area? So
with homes, I would say the biggest thing is with these older homes up here in Paso is usually just outdated electrical is a big one. All original electrical, ungrounded systems. A lot of times, people keep those old systems. It's just not obviously the best and most safe type of electrical system. A lot of old roofs, because we don't get a lot of rain, a lot of people really push off kind of their roof maintenance and roof replacement. So I run across a lot of homes where the roof should have been replaced 5 years ago, and because we really don't get that rain, they're not showing any signs of leaks, so they're not really aware of that. And then a lot of the couple big safety things that are actually required in the state of California is CO2 detectors and strapped water heaters. So the CO2 detector, that started in about 2016. So a lot of homes, if it hasn't been sold in the last 5-6 years, are missing that CO2 detecter.
CO2 detector. And the strapping of the water heater, is that because of an earthquake?
Yes, because of an earthquake, Okay,
because we run into that a lot on the appraisal side. But
hey,
you need to put some straps on the water heater.
And that's usually the 2 things that an appraiser actually checks for, is a carbon monoxide detector and water heater strap. Okay,
so you'll go like underneath homes, assuming it's not on slab, if it's a
So pretty much the home inspection, I'm looking at all the major systems. So roofing, plumbing, electrical, foundation, all that kind of stuff. We're not concerned with cosmetic stuff, so scuffs on the wall, all that kind of stuff. If it's something excessive, we might make a note of it, but we're concerned about how the home's functioning and the safety of it. Obviously, I tell clients I don't have x-ray vision. I can't see in the walls. I don't have my magic glass ball. I can't see the future. It's kind of a snapshot in time of, on this day, here's what was presenting itself as potential problems, all that kind of stuff. That's the limitations. It's a visual, non-destructive, non-invasive inspection.
Okay, so going under homes, there's a lot of spiders under there, so they don't bother you, huh?
No, I've run into some fun things under there. I call them the kitty graveyards. In manufactured homes, you see them a lot. You see 8, 9, 10 cats under there.
No way.
Yeah, in the same place. So yeah, that's a little gross, but it's part of the job.
Indeed. Well, let's go take a look at this house, and we'll see you on the next video in just a second.